Hey everyone, I wanted to make this little short video as an addendum kinda to the longer legs video that I made. On the original legs, there was these welded nuts on the bottom side that you would put a bolt in to help stabilize the leg and get rid of or keep the vertical bounce out of the milling. When I made the longer legs, I did not add any of those, but after Jake saw the video and talking to him, I went back and added 3 of those welded nuts. So the welded nuts are on the bottom. I just spaced them equally along the length of the tube. I did 3 just because it's 10 foot long, and if it helps stabilize it, then it'll help stabilize it because it is so long. So I'll just use these long bolts, just similar to the idea of what was the original part with the jam nut. And so all you have to do is put some blocks of wood down on the ground, not too many because you don't want it too close to the leg, and then you just run the bolt down to the wood to help stabilize it. So in my last video you saw where I was going to take the post off and just use those quick release pins. Well, those wouldn't work in this situation because they will hit those bolts. So what I decided to do was to keep those original short bolts and just put them back in the leg when I get to the site to mill. It didn't take that long to just zip those out with a wrench and a gun. So that's what I'm going to do. So basically this is what it would look like out in the field, is just a piece of wood or more pieces depending on how high the legs are off the ground, with the bolt ran down and the jam nut. Obviously these long hitch pins that I was going to use to be able to take this part of the post off to make it more transportable would hit those bolts. So taking these little short bolts that was originally on the mill, taking them out is only going to take, a couple of minutes. So I'm still going to remove them, to remove that part of the post to make it still easily transportable. But those short bolts, if I can show this, are short enough that they will miss, and this will slide by that bolt and nut there. So anyway, that's what I wanted to just show, was kind of the addition to this longer legs to help them make them more stable. Because even when I stood on this tube, it kind of, I could feel it flex down, so I think this will help anyway. So that's it. Just the longer tubes, added 3 bolts on the bottom with nuts, and then I'll go back to using those originally supplied bolts to hold the post onto the leg. All right, thanks for watching.